What is going on, YouTube, and welcome back to episode 3 of Summer Shred. It is currently July 13th, it's a Thursday. I weighed in this morning at 208, so if I can drop 0.9 pounds by Saturday and weigh in at 207.1 in 2 days, then this will be my second week of, is it my second week of Summer Shred? Oh yeah, I guess this will be my second week of Summer Shred. My second week, I will have lost another 2 pounds and be right on track. So, the plan for today, I'm going to take you guys through a full day of eating to kind of show you guys, obviously, what I'm eating while taking in about 2,400 calories. So, I mapped out what I'm going to eat on my first Phorm app last night. It's going to be kind of different meals than what you guys are used to seeing. I'm switching out a couple of my staples. I've been reading a lot since I'm on summer break. I've been reading a lot of strength and conditioning books, endurance books, nutrition books, and kind of just seeing different people's perspective on when it comes to fueling yourself for high intensity workouts. As opposed to like fueling yourself for hypertrophy training, bodybuilding style training, since obviously my training has kind of been different ever since I started doing the Decas and the High Rocks and even the Spartans. I feel like I need to educate myself when it comes to fueling. So all the stuff that I've been reading and kind of hearing, I'm a firm believer. Even if I hear someone say it or I read it, I want to implement it myself and see how my body responds, because that's one thing about the human body is I could show you guys my meal plan and tell you, hey, this is what I eat, and you guys could try it. But for instance, if you don't perform at your highest from eating what I eat, then it's not the best thing for you. So everything I've been reading has kind of been saying the same thing across the board, is like more fruits and more vegetables as a carb source, as opposed to like white rice, oatmeal, and stuff like that I've traditionally been eating when it comes to performance. So today is literally going to be the first day that I kind of switch it all out. I got legs today, so it'll be a good test to kind of see how I perform in the gym. Obviously, it's going to be the first day. I'm going to need probably about a week on this to see how my body responds to the new like carb sources and food that I'm putting into my body. So that's the plan for the video. So what I'm doing right now, since I got legs later today, I'm just going to be walking for 60 minutes. I just woke up, I'm fasted, so I'm not walking at an incline or anything, because again, my goal is really just to get steps. I've been hitting my 15,000 steps every single day, but in order to do that, I got to start early. Usually I'll wake up, I'll walk for like 20 minutes, go for a run, come back, walk for another 20 minutes, and that will put me up to anywhere probably about 6,000, 7,000 steps, and that's a pretty good start to the day, considering after that, then it's a lot of just kind of hanging out with my daughter, walking around the house, and then I'm still trying to get like after I eat, 10 minutes of walking. So anyways, I'm gonna hit my steps, and then I'll take you guys in for meal 1 of this full day of eating. So, breakfast is served, and it is currently 9 o'clock. So for breakfast, what I had basically, or what I'm having is basically a protein smoothie and some eggs. So I got a cup of egg whites, 2 whole eggs, and then some ketchup and some seasoning on the eggs. And then for the smoothie, I got 1 scoop of Vegan Power Pro by First Phorm, a cup of blueberries, and then 1 tablespoon of honey, and about 12 ounces or 10 ounces of almond milk. So the macros for this, 519 calories, 59 grams of protein, 43 carbs, 12 grams of fat, and 4 grams of fiber. So now this one looks a little bit different than what I used to do. So instead of doing like a cup of berries and some honey, I would usually just do oats, and that would probably give me about 54 grams of carbs. But like I said, I'm trying to switch it up and try out some techniques of people saying, like I said, eating fruit, eating vegetables, honey, as a carb source as opposed to oats and stuff like that. So I'm trying to eat more fruit. And there's a lot of benefits to blueberries, so, and they're just delicious. So like I said, it's about 9 o'clock. I'm gonna eat this, and then I will catch up with you guys for meal number 2. It is 12:30, which means it is lunchtime, and also this is gonna be my pre-workout meal. So for this meal, I'm gonna do some ground beef instead of ground turkey, which I usually do. So I'm cooking that right now. And it is 85.15, I think. And then for my carb sources, I'm gonna do a sweet potato. And I've never cooked a sweet potato in a microwave. I watched a lot of videos on it, so we're gonna see how good this comes out. If you are a sweet potato fan out there and you know how to cook them, let me know the best way to cook sweet potatoes, because I'm gonna try to start eating these instead of white rice. Is that soda yummy? And then I'm also gonna have a green apple. So I'm gonna make all this up and then show you guys what it looks like. The sweet potato doesn't look orange?
You try it, because I don't want to try it.
You don't want to try the sweet potato?
No, because it's really not good.
It's really not good. How do you know? You never even tried it.
Because I don't like it.
Okay, all right, well you eat your turkey and rice and I'll eat mine. My sweet potato. Right there, and then some ground beef.
Ground beef?
Ground beef. Now, if I'm being honest, I don't know how good this is gonna be. I might have to put some sauce or something on it. And then one good old fashioned apple, green apple, that's right. So, I've never had this as a pre-workout meal. We're gonna see how it goes. So the macros for this, again, it's basically just based off of one medium size sweet potato. I need to put in the grams to be a little bit more accurate, but we'll see how it goes. I got one green apple and then 6 ounces of, like I said, ground beef, organic ground beef. I'm seeing how that works. Calories, 617 calories, 36 grams of protein, 62 carbs, and 26 fats. We'll see. I don't know. I like sweet potatoes, so we'll just see. That's not bad. Well, I kind of like that actually. Maybe if I cut it up into like squares and then actually mix it with the ground beef. I'll try the ground beef. Not bad. Like I said, I've been eating ground turkey for a very, very, very long time. Just wanted to try and see how the beef reacts. So I'm gonna eat this, and then probably in about an hour, 2 hours, I'm actually gonna go train legs. So this will be a good test to see how I feel. But after we eat, where are we going, Mama?
To Lowe's?
Because what do we gotta get? No, what broke that I need fixed? Sprinkler. Sprinkler. So we're going to O's to get a sprinkler. And then we'll work out. So stay tuned. So workout is done. And I'm about to eat my post-workout meal. But I forgot to show you guys my pre-workout meal, which if you guys have been following the channel, you know that I'm a big advocate for carb powder. So pre-workout, I took 1 scoop of Intra-Formance, which is basically 100 calories, 24 grams, focus. 100 calories and 24 grams of carbs with some electrolytes. And then for my intra workout, I took another scoop of that. So basically prior, I consumed 24 grams of carbs. During my workouts, I'll consume another 24 grams of carbs, depending how long the workout is and how intense it is. And that one
was a leg workout, so you already know that was intense. But anyways, now we're gonna go eat my post-workout meal. All right, so dinner and post-workout meal for the day are 7 ounces of chicken thighs, 1 sweet potato, which I did 6 minutes this time, and it's a lot better. So the macros for this meal, 442 calories, 42 grams of protein, 37 carbs, 14 grams of fat, and 6 grams of fiber. So it's 4:30, this is my 4th meal I think of the day, 3rd meal of the day. So I will have 1 more meal left for the day. And it's a fun one. 6:45, which means it is time for the last meal of the day. And we are going good old-fashioned smoothie. Now this smoothie is a very filling smoothie, so I try to have it like 3 hours, at least 2.5 hours before I go to bed, just so it's properly digested. And the concoction for this is 10 ounces of almond milk. Gonna need more almond milk. So we got 10 ounces of almond milk. I'm going mixed strawberries and bananas. We're gonna go I believe 1 cup. Let me double check on that. 1.5 cups. Like I said, big boy. So we're gonna do basically 210 grams of berries. 210 grams of basically this mix, let's say. Alright, and then, probably gonna come out thick. We go 100 grams of some yogurt, Greek yogurt. So 100 grams of this. Alright, so battery filled up. What this shake consists of is I do 10 ounces of almond milk. I did 200 grams of mixed strawberries and bananas. And then I did 140 grams of yogurt. And then I did a scoop of Phorm's collagen powder, which was chocolate. And then I do a scoop of their level 1 blueberry protein. And then I did half a tablespoon of honey and then 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. Like I said, it's a thick boy shake. Now the macros for this, 521 calories, 52 grams of protein, 52 carbs, 12 grams of fat, and 7 grams of fiber. So this will be my last meal, and then I will get to bed probably, like I said, in about maybe 3 hours, 2 hours or so. So the macros for the entire day, according to, again, I track all this on the Phorm app. So my total calories for the day, 2,379 calories. I had 190 grams of protein, which again, that is kind of my goal weight. I had 263 grams of carbs and then 64 grams of fat. And that is what you call a full day of eating for my hybrid training, which is like a big word getting thrown around the fitness world right now. I watched that new Vikings Valhalla trailer for season 3, and it got me super motivated. And the reason why it got me motivated is because one of the main actors in that movie or series is super jacked. And when I saw him come on screen, I'm like, that's my goal, to look exactly like that by the end of this 30 days. And I think that is very important anytime it comes to looking and feeling a certain way. If you have a goal, when I was a personal trainer, I used to ask my clients, what do you want to look like? And they'd be like, oh, I just want to lose weight, or I want to lose this amount of weight, or I want to lose this amount of weight, this amount of body fat, I want to get in shape, I want to have nice arms. I'm like, well, bring in pictures, bring in things, and actually visualize what you want to look like, what shoulders you want to look like, what arms you want to look like, your core weight, whatever you want it to look like. And right now, that is something I encourage you to do. What exactly do you want to look like? It may actually be a picture of you when you actually were sitting at that weight, height, physique. You may have achieved it once, and when I was down to 192, I like the way I look at that, but I need to get back to it. So I was telling Cassie, I said, I'm very motivated right now because I'm very upset at myself. And one of the books that I'm reading right now talks about you usually only see change. You're able to make change and stay disciplined when it comes to achieving your goals, which usually involves, if you have a goal, you have to change something in order to achieve that, because if you already had those tendencies, chances are you probably already have the goal. And it's a very painful state, like I said, for me to see how I look now, see that scale, and it's like super motivating me to like not, I haven't even really had any cravings for like the fun food, like eating out, pizza, all that fun stuff that I like to eat. I haven't had that, and I think the reason why is because, again, I'm so like, it's very painful when I see how I look right now, and I don't want to look like that. So it's like motivating me to drink my shakes. But again, that is like the full day of eating. It's a different style of eating than what I'm used to. Like I said, I'm trying to. And when it comes to your nutrition, when it comes to workouts, when it comes to the whole fitness thing in general, there is so much information out there that I'm realizing, because like I said, I've been doing this for a very long time. There's so much information out there that contradicts each other. For instance, you have people that say you need to go 100% vegan. You have people that say you need to go all carnivore. You have people that say no carbs. You have people that say all carbs. You have people that say no rice. You have people that say, you know, all rice. Like, and when it comes to working out, you have people that say you got to do this certain structure. You got to do this certain structure. I like to read it all. I like to try it all. I like to listen to people that have gotten results from it. Like if a person looks a certain way, I want to know, okay, what kind of food are they eating? And what does their workout and their training program look like? And then I'll try it. And instead of just hearing information and being like, oh, that doesn't work, or oh, that 100% works. But when it comes to you and your fitness and your nutrition and your own individuality, I think it's very important that you try things just to see. Some people may be like, I could eat white rice all day and I could perform great. Some people be like, I could try it, but it's gonna jack me up and I can't eat it. That person needs to find something else. And that's kind of where I'm at right now, is I'm trying to experiment with, I know when it comes to training, if you do the same thing every single day for 8 weeks, 9 weeks, 12 weeks, whatever it is, you kind of plateau, because I think mentally and physically you just get used to it and you get bored. And I think that's the same when it comes to nutrition. For like the past like 3 years, my nutrition has been pretty much similar. I'm not saying it's 100% the same thing every single day, but when I am like, okay, I need to diet, I go basically back to the meals that I've done before, which have gotten me results. But at the same time, I think it's important that you incorporate some change and keep your body guessing, because a lot of nutrition advice out there will always say like you're going to hit a plateau and that's when you got to throw in a cheat day or a cheat week or up your carbs. And the reason you're doing that is because your body gets accustomed to it. And that's the same thing when it comes to training. You got to switch up your workouts. That's why there's a lot of success behind the whole CrossFit style of working out, is because it pretty much changes all the time. Like nothing's the exact same. So their thought process is your body has no time to adapt to it because it's constantly changing. And if you look at the top elite CrossFit athletes, those people are in incredible shape and look in like physical specimens. And like that's kind of where I'm at, is I want to experiment with different things and try. So I'm going to give this meal plan probably a try. I'm still hitting the same calories and still hitting the same the macros, but where those macros are coming from, the source of food is changing. And like I said, I don't mind the blueberries and the yams and everything like that. I think it's going to be a good process, so I'm excited. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Comment below what you guys feel are like, what are your go-to carb sources, whether it be berries, fruits, vegetables, or if it's more like, hey, I go for oatmeal, I go for rice, I go for brown rice, I go for potatoes, whatever it is. Comment like your primary fueling source and what do you feel makes you the most effective. Because I would love to hear, obviously, what you guys are doing. Because I'm going to try this out for about 2 weeks and see how my performance and everything in the gym is. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, because again, I am updating. I'm doing a 30-day, not a 30-day. I'm doing a summer shred, trying to get down to 190, 194 in there by the time I go back to work, because I am a high school special education teacher and I'm on summer break right now. I don't go back until August 5th, and when I go back to school August 5th, I want to be shredded and in incredibly good shape before my schedule gets crazy. That way I have some leeway to kind of maintain that physique that I want to do, especially right before I get into possibly doing some Spartan races and possibly, well, not possibly, I'm for sure going to do it. Anaheim, High Rocks in Anaheim in December. I will be there. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. And you guys already know the motto: stay happy, stay healthy, and above all, don't be average. I will catch you guys in the next one.